All right, hello everyone, and welcome to this live stream. That is correct. I am a massive 2 minutes late. David, Doc, nice to see everybody. Bear with me a second as I load everything up. Make sure it's all running smoothly, and we're going to watch the Hera Heart set. Coco Bungo, hello, hello. The Yo Vivi is worth to watch. So I don't know how I've downloaded both sets. We're going to start with the Hera Heart and see how long it lasts. And if it doesn't last long, we'll go into the VVO. Otherwise, tomorrow night we'll do VVO. And then tonight we'll do Hera Heart. Zula, good morning, good morning. So let's get the ball rolling and jump right into it. This is a best of 7, round 16 of the Shen tournament. And it is Wii Sports, and I still don't know if it's Wii Sports or WE Sports. Heart taking on Hera. Game number 1, Heart is playing as the Persians, Hera is playing as the Magyars. So you've got 2 decent cavalry civilizations facing off against one another, one with literally every economic upgrade available in the game, faster working town centers with double the HP, and then you've got probably the most uneconomic civilization in the entire game. That being said, we'll see how the players decide to play this. My chat has frozen, of course, and I'm reloading it. Bear with me, everybody. David, I reloaded my chat and I saw your message again. Hurry up. Super Jen, nice to catch you. Game number 1, Lemmy as well. So let's take a look at the bases as both players begin exploring their surroundings. I already see a little bit of a beachfront property waiting for development. Actually, I see a few beachfront properties here for our Magyar. Not that he's going to benefit from any of it. Primary gold off to the side, stone off to the side as well. In the back, a whole lot of nothing but forests and an extra patch of gold. That means what? They're in the front? Yeah, gold is in the front, stone's in the front. And our Persian, stone in the front, gold to the back. In his rear, he's got some stone and gold. And then where's the third pile of gold up top here? Forests. Based on the attack paths, both players have a decent medium-sized forest to provide a little bit of shelter in the direct line of attack. Of course, they can always just move 2 tiles to the north, 2 tiles to the south, and go completely around that forest. But we'll see. Both Hera is actually taking wood from the very, very forward forest, which is strange since he's seen all of the other ones already. Nacho Alonso, hola, hola y bienvenido. Rhino gets taken. Berries are now being taken for our Persian. How's everyone doing tonight? Ready for a hopefully exciting, explosive, and amazing set between these two? Obviously, Hera the favorite to win, which is the case anytime Hera plays against anybody. But Heart, if you watch the videos I've been putting in the channel lately, whenever he goes up against MBL, it's always such, like 9 times out of 10, it's always such a nice, I shouldn't say 9 times out of 10, it's always, that makes no sense. 9 times out of 10, it's a fantastic game. But that's ranked ladder, that's potentially training, that's a very lazy villager who doesn't want to get to work. We'll see how he performs in a tournament setting against the... So I guess technically we have 2 South Americans, right? I think Art is from Peru, if I'm not mistaken, and Hera from Argentina by way of the tundra to the north of Canada. You feel like Hart takes a lot of games off Hera? Ooh. Gauntlet thrown down. I like that Hera starts taking lumber before he even has enough wood for a lumber camp, and now secures a second one right as Hart Scout runs right by. Hart, unfortunately, if he had just gone one more tile, he would have seen that there is a forward lumber camp that he is potentially capable of laming with a tower or so. Hey, Doc. I updated my system about a few hours ago, so hopefully no computer crashes. Hopefully no internet issues. Hart is from Peru. You know how I know Hart is from Peru? I've said this story like 1,000 times. Because the first time I casted him, I thought he was from Austria, like Leary. And then I was like, no, you dumbass. That is not the Austrian flag. That is very much the Peruvian flag. Our Persian, off the back of 2 more villagers, will be hitting feudal age at the exact same time. So he has skipped loom. Hera obviously has gotten loom. And there is that 5% faster training time for the Persians kicking in. Hera, though, hits feudal age. Oh, okay, I was going to say housed, but he just completed a house. By the time that I see the players are housed, they've already gotten, they're already building the next house. Although in MBL's case, sometimes not. But I'm ching. By the way, the Viper became a dad. If anyone is interested in that kind of news. So congratulations to him. As one new dad to another, enjoy the sleepless nights, the crying, the learning curve of how to keep another human being literally alive when that human being can do literally nothing and is just a blob of adorableness, and you are working on 3 hours of sleep. Hey, Atlas. With frickin' Andy's emergence over the past couple of years, you'd think that Austria would have a force at the next 2v2 World Cup, assuming Leary is motivated. We'll see. When is the next 2v2 World Cup? And what is happening here? Lion springs into action. Lion gets got, and 11 minutes in, we're still no kills. A Persian does not want to garrison the town center. Axel took his independence to a new level today. Ooh, do tell. He went out biking and playing with his friends a solid 8 hours. Damn, that's like 1980s, 1990s kid style now. I don't think any kid these days goes out for 8 hours. But checking in every so often with the phone is a fantastic, fantastic thing. I used to also go out for hours and hours. My parents had no freaking clue where I was. Oh yeah, no, I'm going to my friend's house, I would say, and then literally 45 minutes later, I would be in a shopping mall eating McDonald's, having snuck into a movie, the 3rd movie that I snuck into that day. And then I'd come home, and my parents are, how was your friend's house? Oh yeah, no, good, we ate chicken fingers. First kill of the game going to our, actually, was it the first kill of the game? I didn't catch if Hera or Hart got the first kill of the game. In any event, we'll call it a murder-suicide. 1-1 is the kill count. As Hera now takes a 4-1 kill lead. 5-1. I'm assuming he's gotten another kill here. Yeah, he got the spearman over there. 6-1. But he might be overstaying his welcome. Aw, a solitary arrow fired into the midst of those skirmishers. Yeah, what a completely different world. The one I grew up in the 90s, going out. Like, I literally went trick-or-treating on my own when I was like 12, 11, 13, right at the tail end of elementary school. I can't imagine I would ever send my 11-year-old out to trick-or-treat by himself these days. Can you imagine? Especially not after a decade of being on Twitter and Reddit. Seeing what kind of disgusting people are out there. Anyway, this chat has already devolved into pedophilia 12 minutes in. Welcome to Cast of Empires if this is the first time you're watching. This is not the first time you're watching. A little bit of a shock that Hera loses a skirmisher. A massive 6-2 kill lead still. Oh, that's what happens when you take wood from the forward forest. You get attacked. Kid-filled, mostly quiet neighborhood. Those two are contradictory, David. Yeah, friend groups are great. I mean, I think friend groups are great. I've lately been reading up about these parties that teenagers have in high school where they raid their parents' medicine cabinets and then everybody brings a couple of pills and they just switch pills and they all pop a bunch of pills from their parents' medicine cabinets. And that just freaked the hell out of me. I had to put Twitter away and go to sleep after that. Oh, that kind of quiet? Okay, good. Looks like Hera's being pressed into to the south. One scout busting down a house. We are in feudal age, which means the house does have negative melee armor. Slowly, Hart is clicking up in the kill count. He was down 6-1, then 6-2, now 6-3. And he is here with quite a sizable force. I mean, you'd think he was the Magyar with the number of cheaper scout units that he's training. Etienne, welcome. Super Shen. Oh my god. Hey. All right, we'll try to focus on the game as much as we can here. In this whatever the hell cast I produce. I don't even know if it's an Age of Empires cast anymore. Neon, hello. How is Brazil tonight? How is your winter? How is winter in Brazil? Uh-oh. Forget winter in Brazil. It is about to be winter in Argentina. As the Persian army 4 units stronger. Hera is down 6 villagers. He's down 7 army count. But our Magyar is heading up to Castle Age. Our Persian nowhere close. Just has a quarter of the food. Does have enough gold that he can maybe think about buying some food. Well, Doc, you didn't miss much. As Hart evens up the kill count. Looks like he did get a skirmisher over here and a villager as well. But maybe he's overstaying his welcome. What is that green dot to the bottom left of Hera's base? Is that just another scout? Must be a weak one. No, it is a full health scout. He does not want to join his friends in dying. And now Hart's going to try to pick off as many of these scouts as he possibly can before the archers all die. He has 1 scout left. It dies before it can kill any more skirmishers, and that's it. Persian aggression over. Hera takes a 9-5 army count lead, and Hart remembers he's got a scout in the middle of the map and moves him, what, 10 tiles to the left? Where's that light cavalry upgrade, Hera? Where's that light cavalry upgrade? You know you want it. He's going bowsaw instead. Hart does discover this move out. Our Persian's beginning to wall off the north quadrant of his base. It looks like the western portion as well. The rest looks already walled off, but in Age of Empires, you never can tell. Like the, oh my goodness, what's the name of the... Chuck Berry song, You Never Can Tell. And now it's Hera's turn to aggress. There's that light cavalry upgrade. He's got 6 scouts. Looks like 5 skirmishers with 6 kills. Probably all those archers that Hart lost a few minutes ago. Circling, but they're not going to find too much damage. What will find damage? I mean, our Persian, again, is still in the feudal age. Surprised he's not making any attempt to wall this off. He's in castle in 16 seconds. He's ahead. Okay, now you're trying to wall this off? He's relying a little bit too much on the town center. I don't think Hera's going to care now that he's got light cavalry units. I think he's just going to run in. No? Maybe not. Age of Empires 5. If they make it like Age of Empires 4, then I don't care. If they make it like Age of Empires 2, but better, then I care very much. Diet Summer. So here we go, Persians. Their cavalry line is pretty damn strong. -8 Celsius in Buenos Aires. The ducks took a whole lake with them. Where, I mean, our birds fly south for the winter. Does that mean that the birds in South America fly north for the winter? Does anyone know their aviary facts? By the way, one camel rider shockingly kills 4 skirmishers, as now the ping pong has ping-ponged back to Hera. The ball is in our Persian court. You remember going to a Chuck Berry concert? Oh, man. I'm not a big, like, concert person. I don't like to go to movies or concerts or events or anything like that, unless it's something special. Because I can't stand... I'm going to sound like Larry David here, but I can't stand being around too many people when I'm trying to, like, focus and be entertained. Especially on movies when people, like, scream and shout and talk and eat popcorn. But one of my big regrets is I'm very much into, like, blues and early rock, is not ever going to see performers like B.B. King or Chuck Berry or... honestly, just those two, to be fair. Even Queen. Deep Purple. Monk goes down, trying to bring home a relic. It looks like our Magyar already has a relic. But maybe by the time I'm the age... maybe in the next, like, 15 or 20 years, they'll have, like, 3D AI concerts where, like, Michael Jackson will be doing the moonwalk next to B.B. King and James Brown. Pina. Hello, hello. It wasn't a -8, it was 2. Okay. Cold, but not terribly cold. Larry David, yeah, the co-creator of Seinfeld, who had his own show called Curb Your Enthusiasm, where he played a very curmudgeonly, avuncular old man. Our Persians up to 3 town centers, our Magyars up to 3 town centers. Hera is housed again. Just now putting up a subdivision here to the back. He's down 6 villagers, he's down 2 army count. And the Persian is circling to the north. We've seen players do this a few times. They don't go all the way to the edge of the map. I mean, Hearts wall off is a bit more standard. You go to the edge of the map, there's nothing really that can come out of here. This isn't StarCraft. But lately we've seen players just create a completely self kind of enclosed enclave that they can defend. Hera does go off campus a little bit to get that gold. So we're going to see camels taking on light cavalry. I'm not sure Hera has any sustainability in light cav. I think he agrees. He's starting to add some pikeman line units. Derek, hello, hello. Oh my goodness, Iron Maiden. That would be a sight to behold. Iron Maiden is a fantastic band, as is Deep Purple. Hera's being very, like, symmetrical and clean. Look how nice that looks. Those red thatched roofs. Let's see if he busts. I mean, he's being very cautious for a light cavalry unit with 3 pierce armor. How much damage do you think he's really going to take from 1 town center? It's literally what? 4 tiles, 2 tiles, and then 4 tiles. 10 tiles only that he needs to traverse. Derek Gorman, hello, hello. Ooh, we're starting to get Derek's in the chat. Oh yeah, Nacho. There's nobody like Kramer. There is absolutely nobody in this world of sitcoms and TV shows like Cosmo Kramer. And by the way, Seinfeld has teased that there's a potential new TV show where he will play neighbors with Kramer again. Now that, you know, Kramer, Michael Richards has gotten past that whole racist outburst that he had 10 years ago. Derek bots. That's funny. What would the Derek bots, if they could be like the Dino bots, for example, what would the Derek bots amalgamate into? One giant Derek? Superman, you have a phobia of crowds? I'm not so much scared of crowds so much as I hate crowds. Something about the anarchist in me just can't be comfortable in a crowd of dumbasses chewing on popcorn and yelling into their cell phone. You own a copy of the coffee table book about coffee tables? We're gonna need proof of that in Discord, David. I might have to call bullshit on that. We're gonna have to see a picture. One Derek to rule them all, and in the chat room bind them. Yeah, he was. I mean, Nacho. He was canceled rightly. I love Michael Richards. I liked his work in improv comedy before he did Seinfeld. And I mean, Kramer is, again, one of the greatest TV characters of all time. But he deserved to be canceled. I mean, I love the guy, but he deserved, and he recognizes. It wasn't like he said something slightly off color. He was like, he full on was like throwing the N-bomb during that live set. Sigornati with the 2790 super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for the content. Awesome. 2 rocket ships, yeah. To the moon, baby. I appreciate that, and come chat in the in the actual chat as well. That's so nice of you. The last concert you saw was The Cure. There were thousands of people there. Walking to the venue from the parking lot was a massive panic attack. Yeah, I can imagine. Looks like a bit of a run by here. Oh, going Cav Archers against the Magyars is a real ballsy move. I mean, the only advantage the Persian Cav Archers have over the Magyar is in Castle Age when they get Parthian tactics, and the Magyars don't. But in Imperial Age with recurve bow? I don't know about that. David, I'm just busting your balls. That is awesome. That is an awesome coffee table book to have. Jetty, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Nacho, Jerry stood up for him. There was a very awkward interview with David Letterman where Michael Richards called in and apologized, and the crowd started laughing, thinking that it was like a bit or a joke. And then Jerry Seinfeld got like really upset. He's like, no, he's like legitimately trying to apologize for it. But again, what he said is, you know, it's still not something you should be yelling in a stand-up venue. Lemmy, you saw Ronnie James Dio live? I have never been more jealous of a human being. I'm gonna drop it. I fucking love Ronnie James Dio. Rainbow is my all-time favorite band. I listen to Stargazer literally 5 times a week. I am so jealous. Black Sabbath, this is of course super cool too. Who doesn't like Ozzy? Motorhead is amazing. Yeah, Persian, getting Parthian tactics in Castle Age just gives them so many more options for their already incredible army. What the hell is this? Get back to work, ladies and gentlemen. But Cav Archers are not going to destroy infrastructure. You should. Why is he attacking a barracks with Cav Archers? You should be running around sniping villagers. And Hera should be running around sniping villagers as well, which I think he's going to do. But there's a Persian castle to the north. There is a Persian castle to the south. Our Magyar is moving forward with 2 Trebs. Yeah, Doc, I had to. I can't believe you saw Ronnie James Dio live. And Hera takes it. What? Look at the kill count. Look at the populations. What the hell is going on? Why did he GG? There's nothing these guys can do. They can't go north. There's a castle here. They can't go west. There's no villagers. They can't go here. Is it just because he has no trebs at home to defend against us? He has a bombard cannon. And it's here. Completely fine. 3 balls and that treb is dead. Random camel up to the north. These cav archers didn't really get that much done, or maybe they did. 9 kills. Only 3 of those are villagers. So he did stop the castle from going up. Temporarily, 3 villagers are back. Why did Hart GG? Is he just afraid of the Magyar Hussar spam that may or may not come? Hera does not have Hussars at all. Supergen, thanks for joining. Hope you get some rest, feel better. Like I said, we've seen some questionable GGs as part of this SAX tournament, this SAX Cup. And I'm calling this one a questionable GG. He's down 25 population, which for the Persians isn't terrible. Losing 1 out of 3 town centers when you can pump out villagers lightning fast is not terrible at all. And you look at his resources. He has as many kills, more villager kills. Let's take a look at the stats. Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, 25 cav archers to 24. Light cavalry, I mean, they're not discounted, but Persian Hussars are just as good as Magyar Hussars. Am I missing something? In terms of stable and blacksmith upgrades, they're identical. And he has camels. Okay, I don't know. 20-minute PKPM, 39-minute PKPM. So Hera literally 50 seconds ago peaked. Persian gets the gold. Hera only... I was thinking maybe he's got all 5 relics, but no. A little bit more wood, a little bit more food. Literally the exact same stone. 3 conversions doesn't matter. 9 raisings. Maybe it's a demoralization, the 9 raisings. There's literally nothing he can do to stop these trebs. Oh, no, wait, there is. All right. Yeah, explain yourself, Hart. What the hell? It's all. He's not running out of resources. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Let's take a look at his military-industrial complex. That might be the key to it. He's got 2 stables, 2 archery ranges. That might be why he GG'd. He has the resources. He does not have the ability to spend those resources. This stable is about to fall, leaving only 1. I mean, he's got enough wood to build, what, 5 more stables if he wanted to? He's seen the defensive castle out of Hera, which is, to be fair, an oddly placed castle, leaving room for run-bys here to the right. Doesn't really secure gold or stone. Plenty of room to run by here in the center as well. And by the way, this alley is open. This alley is open. I don't know. This is a very interesting GG out of our Persian. Opirchnik Imperial harto siempre la pasa en torneo. It's got, you know what it might be? I mean, look, hands down, if I had to pick one reason, which there almost never always is just one reason, I think it's the fact that he doesn't have buildings. He has 2 archery ranges, 2 stables, well, 1 stable. And what are you going to do? You're going to train war elephants now? That'll deplete your resources in a matter of seconds. His upgrades are not great. Forging and scale barding armor. Hera already has blast furnace, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. Let's take a look at game number 2. That was definitely a quick, interesting one. That looked like we were getting settled. I was talking about concerts, a whole bunch of bullshit. That was, I felt like I had time, like we were going to settle into a nice Imperial Age cavalry duel, but no. Hart just ripped out that intention. He needs more heart. Aw. Funny and insulting all at the same time. We'll see how Hart does in the rest of the... I mean, look, if he plays the same way in the next couple of games, there's a chance he's going to take a few games off of Hera, because that he didn't play terribly. Again, he had more villager kills. He was down 4 kills after 40 minutes against Hera. And his base was, Hera's base was open. Anyway, let's not cry over spilled milk. I love that Georgians use their extra donkey cart for scouting in the early stages of the game. I really like it. It's like the Incas get the llama, so you can use an extra animal for scouting, except this llama comes with 300 HP, so it's not going to get teethed or destroyed. Oh, and by the way, Hera is the Georgians in this matchup. Against the Vietnamese. Ooh. I mean, you know he's going Manaspas, right? Can Hera resist the lure of the game's sexiest unit at the moment? Lemmy, that's funny. You would have won if you had 40s. Oh, no. Is Gamer Legion known for picking Vietnamese? Ooh, Nacho. Nacho smells some corruption in the match tournament. Zygos, buenas noches. What options does Hera have anti-archers? He has the strongest option in the world, Manaspas. He also has siege onagers. And aside from missing the last armor upgrade, he has, I guess, can always rely on skirmishers. But Manaspas are faster than archers. And they have a ridiculous amount of pierce armor. Derek, you would almost assume that he's going Manaspas, right? Why wouldn't you go? Nice to catch you, David. Say hi to Axel. So let's take a look at the map as the players begin with the Baker dozen of villagers. Let's see. Primary gold to the back. Berries to the back. Everything else looks like it's kind of in the forward position. Primary stone for Hera in the front. Additional gold very far away. Additional gold and stone here to the bottom left. Forests for both players, kind of, but not really in the forward position, although Heart's Forest is very much in the forward position. His stone, like Hera's gold, is nice and safe to the back. His gold, like Hera's stone, is exposed to the front. Berries also in the front. Not a great base here for Hera. Extra stone in the front as well. Vietnamese, if you go rattan archers, you're going to need a bunch of stone, and having your secondary stone pile out in the front is not great. Bit of a gold mining operation here to the bottom of his base. So Hera does have a few secure resources to the rear, or rather Hart has a few secure, sorry about that, resources to the rear. He's got a couple of forests as well. I like Hart's base a lot more, even though this gold is very exposed. I wonder if he should have been, yeah, okay, I guess berries are a bigger target at this stage of the game, so you want to wall this part off. I was going to say, I wonder why he's not walling the gold off first, but food is a lot more important than gold in the Dark Age. And probably even early to mid feudal. Do Georgians have paladins? Oh, why do I have a brain fart about this? I do not think they have paladins. I'm not 100% sure, Jetty. That... No, you know what? I think they don't. I think they just get cavaliers. Axel Rose rocks. Yes, he frickin' does. Devashish, welcome to the chat. Vietnamese don't get halberdiers. They do get halberdiers. Lincoln Park. That is a very much a blast from the past. Hera is in feudal. 2 more villagers added to the roster. I wonder with the Georgians, with the free donkey cart, does it make sense to take your straggler trees first since you can move from one to the other? Or does it make sense to send your villagers a bit longer way initially and then get the tree? I guess the longer route initially isn't as long as going from tree to tree to tree to tree, right? Okay, fair enough. Asked myself a question, answered my own question. Can confirm they do not get paladins. Okay, that's what I figured. Although, remember the Manaspa, the attack bonus, every time you have 8, 15, 22, and 29, that also includes Nightline units. So you can have like 10 Manaspas and 19 Cavaliers. The Manaspas will still get the extra attack, but the Cavalier won't. It's not like the Lithuanians where the relic bonus applies to their Nightline units as well. It does not apply to the Nightline units. Devashish, you generally don't comment? Why not? Welcome. In any event, I appreciate the comment. Hera might lose. No, he's not going to lose, is he? Look how annoying he's being, just trying to teeth the goats. Trying to keep those villagers inside the TC for as long as possible. Do battle elephants do bonus damage versus cavaliers? They do not. But what the Vietnamese do have is battle elephants with 420 HP. And so even a maxed out Manaspa that does 22 damage is going to have a very tough time chewing on a Vietnamese elephant. I like too many bands. Just recently rediscovered Little Queen album by Heart. I don't know if you're joking or if Heart actually has an album out. And you see what I mean? In this game, it's a little flippity flop. It's Hera who's going to the edge of the world, and it's Heart who's building a little bit of a contained nook. Not nook, an enclave. Hera's the one with the nook. But why are there's so much of this happening in this Shenaitia Cup? Ooh, Hera tries to get some damage done, does not. Where those... Yeah, I love that Heart sends the damaged villager off. Trying to catch a spearman. The spearman is trying to get the town center. I'm the first non-Indian that pronounced your name right. I'm glad to hear that. Hera's Nook has no resources. Yeah, he's got the gold. The stone is part of a wall off. Yeah, all the extra resources are off. I love the song Barracuda. Ooh, Barracuda. Okay, Hera's done trying to kill units. Now he's trying to bust into the base. I love the mining camp from Hard. We'll create a bit of a natural wall off. Might want to place a house here, maybe. And let's see. Oh my goodness, my mouse was not moving. I was trying to click. I'm so sorry. We missed the first kill of the game. Somehow Hera, who is going bloodlineless scouts against spearmen, manages to kill 2 spearmen. Look at this. This is micro and babysitting at its finest. And of course, my mouse has to derp out right at that frickin' moment. It's like Heart's on the other side of the map trying to bust in through this stable, which I always love to see with the roof and the bales of hay and the pitchfork and the rope and what looks like a bunch of leaves and a bunch of dirt and crap. Looks like the scouts are going to meet maybe in the center of the map. I don't know why Hera would want this fight. He's down in HP even though he's got more units. And my mass, okay. I'm gonna pull up a few batteries from the old desk drawer. Right now, I'm only streaming the game. I do plan on playing, although don't have any high expectations, is all I'm gonna say. I am 41 years old. As much as I loved this game in 2001 and 1999, and I would stay up all night playing it on my third Coca-Cola, going crazy in Frankish deathmatch 1v1s and Black Forest. I don't know that my hand can necessarily perform as well as it did. Not to make that sound dirty at all, which I understand it sounds incredibly dirty. Hera yet again takes a 4-1 kill lead. Will it be 6-1 like last game? Will Hart catch out this one spearman? He's probably going to go after it, right? He is. Okay. And he will have bloodlines before our Georgian does. So, which by the way is interesting because Vietnamese cavalry line, except for their elephants, is pretty bad. I'm not going to mince words. It's not great. And aside from the one stable he's got in the forward position, or maybe, you know what? First of all, Bloodlines is not an expensive upgrade. So maybe getting it will make Hera think that he's going some kind of cavalry or maybe elephants. Meanwhile, Hart has actually hidden in 2 archery ranges inside his base. And he got fletching. And he's going cav archers. And okay, never mind. It is knights. I assumed it was some kind of 40 chess move. Okay, hey, Camel, get the hell out of the way. I assumed it was some kind of 40 chess move out of Hart, but it may just be not. Anything that pops out of this, by the way, comes with 20% more HP. How are your cav archers supposed to reinforce your army when they can't get out of your freaking base? The knight is not Frankish, so he doesn't see the siege workshop, but I think the scouts did already, so not a big deal. And Hera's putting on some good old Georgian aggression. He has bloodlines, getting husbandry. Remember, his scouts regenerate HP now at the rate of 10 HP per minute. You already guessed my voice by my age by listening to my voice. I'm actually 7 years old, and I use I take a lot of HGH, human growth hormone. I'm kidding. I am 41. So as much as I love this game, I'm going to try to temper people's expectations by... Oh, I thought that was a siege unit that fell, and I was, how the hell did cav archers kill a siege unit that quickly? But no, it's just those palisade walls. I'm going to try to temper people's expectations of me playing the game. The Elos system is completely different now than it was when I was playing. I've watched some 1,000 Elo, 1,200, 1,400 Elo players stream on Twitch. They are not bad at all. So I'm excited to start, but again, these old weary bones of mine. Jetty with the commands. All right, let's see it. Our Vietnamese is going cav archer. Now, the thing that sucks about cav archers against the Georgians is that the Manaspas can catch up. The cav archer moves 1.54 tiles per second. Knights, even with husbandry, move at 1.49. So they'll never, in theory, catch up to the cav archer unless the cav archer lets them. But the Manaspa is a real quick unit. Oh, Hart, no. No. 6 kills for these mangonels. They didn't live very long, but man, did they die heroes as the game glitches out. Should have a tournament exactly for 35 plus. Devashish, good morning from, or good evening from Canada. Nacho, you smell some transaction from Hera to the Peruvian bank account? I mean, that was gross. That did not belong in a pro player game. If you are engaged in a battle with a squishy unit like a cav archer, even with bloodlines, even with the Vietnamese extra 20% HP, if you take a fight next to a siege workshop that has its flags up, you are inviting a pancake from the mangonels inside, or the scorpions inside, or anything inside. You need to run the hell away from this structure when that flag goes up. Immediately. It's like, imagine engaging with scouts into a barracks that has its flags up. You know pikemen are going to come out. You know you're going to lose. Why the hell would you do it? Why the hell did Hart stick around? Now Hera is putting on some good pressure. Hard opens the front door. Couple of knights move in, couple of knights back out. Light cavalry here catch a villager. Our Vietnamese is on 3 town centers. A nice little Orion's belt here. Hera adding a second. He is down 8 villagers. Hera is housed again. What the actual hell is going on with Hera? Cast of Vampires versus Capuch. How old is Capuch? I don't want to say like a noob, but that was a very noob-ish move to take a fight next to it, next to a siege workshop. Uh-oh, wait a second. Oh, the knights get it just in time. I mean, Hera has all the armor upgrades he can possibly get on these knights. And by the way, these knights, this is a one-way trip for them. Or maybe not. Never mind. This is open here to the north. Light cavalry killing villagers on the right. Knight versus knight to the north. Cav archers should be able to do a decent job here, especially with the town center. Town center needs to focus the knights, but a random light cavalry unit, this is not even walled in. Heart is just falling apart. Hera has 13 villager kills already. He says, let me come into your settlement. Let me make myself at home. A 14th villager dies. Doubt is close to 40, 37, but he looks older. Ouch. Ouch. That is, that's funny. And now you're attacking a unit with 6 pierce armor with a unit that does 8 damage. That being said, Hera's allowing it for some reason. You know what? Even losing 14 villagers since he's on 3 town centers, our Vietnamese is only down 2 villagers, now 1 villager. And he doesn't exactly need food for these cav archers. Oh, it deletes his own mining camp. He wants to get access to these knights ASAP. His own knight does kill that one mangonel. Don't go breaking my achy breaky heart. Oh, beautiful maneuver out of Hart, pulling all the knights to the right as his one knight closes on the last mangonel. So decent maneuvers out of both players here. Doubt looks like he played. That's so insulting. Wasn't there a meme where they were like making fun of his gut at some point? Which is somebody with a gut I don't condone in any sense. Oh no, oh no. Brave Sir Cavalry Archer. You are not going to be able to save too many of these villagers. Yeah, I mean... Hera takes a 2-0. First atrocity here. And then the last 5 minutes have literally just been Hera stomping all over this base. This is like literally like Godzilla. Just stomping everywhere, killing villagers, killing civilians. And again, Hart, identical army count. He's actually ahead villagers. His resources are not terrible. He's got enough wood and gold for what? Another 5 cav archers? And he's got 3 archery ranges? Just secure your base. I mean, I get why he GG'd. Developed like a chess player. I mean, come on. I get why he GG'd, but did he need to GG? Easy for me to say in my room a day after this game was played. Or half a day. 44 cav archers beat out 19 knights if microed properly. Again, the knights do not catch the cav archer. And I don't know how long these knights have been staying alive. It's easy to say, oh, you know, Hera has Georgian knights and light cav, so all of their cavalry regenerate HP, 10 HP per minute. But I don't really know how long he's been keeping these units alive. They're kind of running around and getting killed a lot. He, by the way, is about to run into a town center, which can get fully garrisoned. But at the end of the day, again, is it the best GG? I don't know. Let's dive into the numbers. I mean, Hera with his usual 200 plus peak APM 4 minutes ago, right at the beginning of the game for Heart. I mean, look at that. The economies are like 10% apart. Nobody's getting any stone. I mean, a castle would have definitely helped against some raiding there. Wood for our Vietnamese. Did he lose control of the wood? No. Gold? Yes. But actually, no. All right. It must be just the fact that he's playing Hera. I feel like if he was playing any, maybe other people, he wouldn't GG so quickly. Is Cav regen HP 2 OP? Maybe. Like I said, these knights, it's not like they've been around for 5 or 6 minutes. It's not like they've have like 30 kills. These guys have 3 kills. These guys have 6, and I'm assuming, okay, just 1 villager they got literally just now. So I'm not sure. Hero was raiding that base crazy. It was going to get worse. Yeah. If he could have, like I said, if he could have secured any of these 1, 2, 3 openings, he may have stood a chance. But again, he does have the faster unit. Hera's right about to run into a town center. I don't know. Let's take a look at the 2 conversions, 2 raisings. Don't get me wrong. Hart is in a bad position, but is he in a terrible position? I don't think he's in a terrible spot at all. He's still ahead 3 town centers for a while. At any moment, he can resecure his base, get rid of this frickin' siege workshop, which is already down to 40% of its HP. And then if you go raiding with these cav archers on the other side of the map, I mean, all of that is, of course, theoretical. Might as well GG as soon as you see the bracket. All right, let's move on to game number 3. First game was a very questionable GG. This one, I get it a little bit more, but I don't know. I feel like if with 20 grand on the line, don't you really want to fight tooth and nail? Says the guy that has never fought tooth and nail with 20 grand on the line. All right, Heart as the Ethiopians. My goodness, Hera as the Ethiopians. Heart as the Malians. Wow, 2 very fun, powerful, quick, lightning fast civilizations. You've got Shotel warriors that can cross this part of the map in a matter of seconds, and then you've got Gebetos that can do the exact same thing and have 10 melee attack to the Shotel's 0 armor. All right, let's take a look at the resource. Location, Hera, primary gold and berries to the back, both boars to the back, which is decent. Stone a little bit to the south, not on the attack path at all, and then extra gold and a few more forests to the rear. So a very good base for him. Also, his tertiary gold is not too far. It's not forward at all. Stone is forward, but I mean, do we ever really see Shotel warriors that much? And because they're trained so lightning fast, do you really need more than 1 castle until you can secure that bag? Our Malian, stone to the back, both boars to the back and berries to the back as well. Okay, so a little bit of a mirror situation. Gold, not on the attack path, but pretty damn exposed here. And the Ethiopians do have the fastest firing foot archers, so they might want to put some pressure here. Extra gold to the front. I like the extra gold and the extra forests to the rear. And where's that secondary stone patch also out to the front? And look at the look at Heart's base. 1, 2, 3 forests in the forward position. Although this is probably not his in quotation marks, more of a neutral forest. Boar gets pulled, boar dies. This should be a much better game. I'm hoping so. There's a lot of fun similarities between these civilizations. I mean, on the one hand, you have camels that have a 14 attack with Farimba, and then you have camels that take 3 less damage from all mounted units with royal heirs. Very much an African battle here. You think he's going to go Malian Knights? Okay. I mean, the Malians... I think the Malians overall have the better economic bonuses, right? Their gold miners drop off 10% more gold, which is maybe not as useful as the early stage bonus for the Ethiopians, 100 food and gold for free every time they go up. So maybe early game Ethiopians are doing better economically, mid to late game Malians. Oh man, the Warlords final was absolutely crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I'm hoping this tournament also has a fantastic final. Especially since all the games period are played on Arabia. Which is one of my favorite maps. Even though some people do find it boring. Ooh. Interesting that first of all, I love the location of this wall off. Most people would wall off here. And that would expose the wood line. But this saves the wood line. This is safe right now. Does it go to the tree? Does it actually go to this tree? Kind of looks like it, right? Can I highlight them both together? Will Capture Age let me do that? No, it doesn't. That's funny. You can't do a resource and a structure at the same time. Hera's map is far better. I mean, he has primary gold secured to the back and extra gold as well. I like the forests in a easy wall-off position. I don't know whose map is actually better here. Gold-wise for Hera, for sure. But stone-wise for our Malian. And like I said, if you can get Gebetos out against the Ethiopians, their units are powerful, but a lot of them come with no melee armor at all, or very weak melee armor. Right? You go their camels, you go Shotel, you go Mangonels, archer line units. They all have terrible melee armor. So if you can get this castle, you can get this stone and castle and go Gebetos, could be potentially very bad for our Ethiopian, who needs to build another house already before he gets to the next stage. Sorry guys, I keep muting my mic. That you might be hearing a click because I keep coughing. I might need a drink. John, yellow. I'm just a pleb, but it seems to me the fact that all of the games are played on Arabia makes Hera even more unstoppable. Could be. Could be. Hera can wall his base a lot easier. That is very true. That is very true. Yeah, build a freaking house already. He does build it. Now he's going up to another house here. Looks like he started building this off, then realized that Hart was about to enter his base. Oh, Derek, that's right. The Malian infantry do come with extra pierce armor starting in feudal, so these militias should have 0+1, or one, rather 1+1. There it is. Last game he didn't pick stone. Hera's too oppressive. Yeah, Hera's been putting on the pressure. Let's see how our Malian does now that it's actually him putting on the pressure. Francisco, hello and welcome. You feel Arabia benefits worse players? Interesting. I feel like Rage Forest and Black Forest and Amazon Tunnel benefit worse players. It's all about walling in Arabia. If you're not as good as your opponent, wall until you get as good. Juan, welcome. Yes, they were played earlier. I believe today. So the games are not live, but the voice you're hearing ooh, is very much live. Hera again gets the first kill of the game. But Hart is here with an annoying little force. I mean, this is what? Distractionary? He's not sending any reinforcements. He's mining a bit more gold. He's plopping down a blacksmith. He already has the archery range. No, there are reinforcements. Okay, so it's not a castle play here. It's just a put pressure on my opponent play. Cast of Empires Discord Rage Forest. Derek, I have no clue what your message means. I mean, there is a Rage Forest Discord group. I am a member of it, so I can see, you know, announcements and such. Since it's the most placed map, you can't prepare weird games like Socotra. Oh, Socotra is so fun. I'm a big fan of the new Cliffbound map, which is like Socotra, but with a lot more resources and cracked terrain. Okay, are we seeing more reinforcements? Our Malian only has 2 on gold. Hera has 6 on gold. He has fewer villagers on food, but he has more gold and food than his opponent, which again, for the Ethiopians, not surprising with the 100 food, 100 gold they get for free every time they go up in age. Just realized an almost perfect example of relics spawning more or less 1 in each corner and 1 in the center. Oh, if only for this bastard relic. If only this jackass was in the corner, you would be absolutely right. The Cast of Empires Discord should get a Rage Force game going. Oh, okay. Yes, I will be. Community games are coming in. I feel so bad. I've been neglecting Discord terribly, especially now that I'm trying to live stream almost every night if I can. Discord is just, I feel bad because I keep telling everyone to put pictures on Discord of their food, and then I don't respond. I do promise I will get to it. Is this? These aren't touching. There you go. Oh, I don't know if you... I don't know, you want to engage into a villager with loom with 8 HP. Even without loom. Hera with the emergency wall off. But Hart is here. He's mixed in a few archers into these skirmishes, which means the villagers will actually die. They won't just run away. I love this composition from Hart. A few archers to kill villagers, a whole bunch of skirmishers to stop this. So long as they get a response on Friday, you're making surf and turf. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the surf part of that. I'm not a big seafood guy. But I do appreciate some well-made surf and turf. By the way, how is your brown sugar meat? Hera is going bonkers on the gold. Although, to be fair, 9 villagers on gold for the Ethiopians, 7 villagers on gold for the Malians is almost 8 villagers because of that 10% bonus that they get. Sorry, guys, I have a tickle in my throat and I am coughing left, right, and center, so you'll be hearing a few clicks here and there. Our Malian wall-offs be damned. Okay, he added a bit of extra wall-offs here to the north. Oh, now he's perhaps anticipating some aggression out of our Ethiopian. Hera's going crossbow, Botkin, the good old Castle Age combo. And I think Hart has done a decent job keeping the aggression on Hera's side of the map. Hera, of course, just says, F that, I don't care. The spearman should have absolutely seen those crossbows, immediately runs away with the villagers. Beautiful reaction out of Hart, immediately with the gold, runs away. But as we saw, he has another gold here, but he has not secured the south of his base, which means no more gold. Actually, wait a second, never mind, there's gold over here. I got very scared there for our Malian. Abdullah, hello, hello. So much investment for Hart. Yeah, I mean, it delayed him going up significantly. We'll see how long he can last. And he is going to be facing knights pretty soon. Bacon milkshake. Can't say I've ever had that. What are these blue dots streaming across the map? Another forward siege workshop. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, says our Ethiopian, who is really an Argentinian from Canada. Welcome to the world of Age of Empires globalization. There's good high ground here for someone to take. This is a fantastic spot for Hera, even in fighting into elite skirmishers. Which, to be fair, is never something you really want to do. But with the high ground, it's GG. So quick to call the GG, really? He's seen the siege workshop. He's technically got the counter army to Hera. Hera can't really do very much with his castle age advantage, and unlike last game, we've got a counter siege workshop going up for our Malian. Is he back on the gold? Yes, he is. Oh man, and this is exactly, you see the flags were up, but not for very long. The mangonel is out. At this point, Hera probably should train a ram. Who's kidding who? If you see your opponent has gone full-on skirmishers or even archers, ram-a-llama ding-dong. Hera's so good these days, sometimes it feels like even the tournaments are just grinding for him. I mean, look, I've said this before. Hera is the hardest working AoE streamer. Age of Empires 2. I don't know about the other Age of Empires. Okay, at least he managed to get one of the mangonels did hard. He plays 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day sometimes, multiple times a week. He is an absolute beast. So, a very well-deserved rank of #1 for him, to be fair. You feel bad for Hart? Don't feel too bad for Hart. Hart's being given an opportunity to take down the best. This is a fantastic opportunity here for Hart. Not this game, not this situation. I'm talking about just facing off against Hera. It's not easy, it's not great, but you never get better at anything by competing against people you're better than. Like, if I wanted to get better in chess, I wouldn't play people who are worse than me. I mean, I would if I just wanted to inflate my elo, but that wouldn't make me better. I would have to play against people who destroyed me. Has Hart gone up against Hera lately? Hidden Cup? Okay. He's been stomp rolling pretty much everyone. Lechuga, welcome to the chat. I mean, you're gonna have a hard time dealing with 4 freaking mangonels if you're going skirmishers and even mangonels of your own. Our Malian has no wood despite having 29 villagers on wood. I think maybe that's must be a new edition of the lumberjacks. He needs to get a couple of stables up and running, and he needs to start mining this rear gold immediately. Okay, using his gold for monks, going after the knights, does not get any. Yeah, Hera doesn't need stone at all right now. He is pure non-castle attack. He's even throwing in a pikeman, who I'm assuming is the slow-moving dot coming across the map. No, you're a crossbow. Not sure where exactly his pikeman is. Maybe back home on defense. What the hell? What the actual hell is going on? Like I said, if this series doesn't last very long, we're definitely going to watch the Mr. Yo VV series, and Heart's on the verge of elimination. You always get defeated in ranked games? Yeah. Castle would definitely help. Some kind of cavalry would definitely help. Why did Hart not train anything? And he had a stable up. Wow. I mean, the games are getting shorter and shorter. 39, 31, 28 minutes. Crossbows to skirmishers. Basic feudal age archers to knights. I mean, this is not great for Hera. The rest is amazing for Hera. Again, somehow always peak APM above 200. 4 minutes ago, peak APM right at the beginning of the game. Economy's basically identical. Hera just started mining some stone. He has double the gold income, which against the Malians is pretty impressive, although we saw he had a lot of gold miners very early on. One conversion, I think we saw that right at the end of the game. 28 kills to 10. How many villagers? Only one villager kill. Weebra, is this a sweep? It certainly looks like it. Nothing is permanent, everything is true. Very philosophical and also pretty correct. Told you it was GG. All right, fair enough. You called it. All right, well, let's hope game number 4 lasts a little longer than 28 minutes. Ooh, free llama underneath the town center. We know what that means. Hart is playing as the Incas in green. And the fact that I can see relics tells me that Hera is the Burmese in blue. Sorry, I stretched it out. I was wondering why he had a llama underneath the town center. I was thinking that's a team bonus. But no, the starting animal is just a llama. Okay. And the Burmese, in addition to getting their monk techs 50% cheaper, see all the relics out on the map. And this one is in actually a perfect corner. Let's zoom out. This one's in about as perfect a multiplication sign or a plus sign, depending on which way you're tilting your head. Great. Okay. Yeah, Nacho, just win one. Maybe that's what he needs. He needs a W, and then he'll sweep Hera 4 games in a row. Today you learned the Burmese can see relics. Oh, yeah. Wait till you find out about the Vietnamese. They can see where their opponents are in the beginning of the game. Will Hart finally get some Shallot warriors? Possible. The Aztecs and the Incas can get them. I don't think the Mayans get redemption. Let's see what's going on in terms of resources. Hart's base is pretty damn open. Right side open, left side open. 3 big juicy mineral patches to the rear. Primary stone and extra gold exposed here, but not really on the attack path, so we'll see. Hera, 1 forest that looks pretty thick and juicy. Stone and gold to the rear, not bad for him, but look at how open this base is. South, north flank, all open. Extra gold and stone, even more stone and a relic, and then extra gold, and then more gold and a relic. More gold and a relic for Hart as well, more stone. Okay, so a pretty symmetrical base, with the exception of Hart having his stone very exposed in the middle of nowhere. Not a terribly asymmetrical start. Yeah, he needs that. Yeah, he needs that berserker. I'm gonna bite my own wooden shield, go crazy and attack mentality here. He's down 3-0. He needs to bring something. Incas are your favorite Mesosiv, mostly because you like Kameyuks. Fair enough. It's hard not to like Kameyuks. It's the biggest shaft in the game. If Hera loses this one, you gotta send me some food on DoorDash. We have Messi, Faustino Oro, and now we also have Hera. You also had Madonna playing Evita Peron, if I remember correctly. My 1990s cinema. Don't cry for me, Argentina. food getting pulled in for both players. Hard already starting a wall off here. This is like one of those Russian dolls that goes one into the other. You start 3 by 3, 2 by 2, 1 by 1. They all collapse into one. What are they called? Matrushkin dolls? Kamayuks, Kamayaks. Oh, it doesn't matter. The gentleman with a very long spear. Biggest shaft in the game as my girlfriend walks by. Hey, if you're still here, I'm talking about your boyfriend, Atlas. Wink, wink. Both players heading up to feudal age off the back of the exact same number of villagers. Same TC idle time loom for both. I'm assuming... Babushka dolls. Yeah, matryoshkas. Really? I didn't realize Argentina had the youngest master. Amazing. Wait, Nacho, is that video that's been circulating around the internet where they caught his reaction when he beat, who is it, Hikaru? He beat, and then he went like crazy during the webcam capture or something. I remember seeing that. I didn't realize he was Argentinian. For now, it's our Peruvian who's using his green colored units camouflaged into the map to move forward yet again. We'll see if this time he can do more and get more done with his early game aggression. Looks like a third and a fourth militiamen are joining the fray, reinforcing. Yeah, he did beat Hikaru. That's what I did see that video. He doesn't live in Argentina. Where does he live? In Canada? But ching. Get it? Because of Hera. Hera discovers where his opponent is, sees the archery range. So let's think what we're gonna see here with the Burmese. I mean, mana per cavalry, super fun upgrade if they go archer, if the Incas go archers. This might be tricky for the Burmese because the Incas actually have two pretty decent counter cavalry units in the Kamyuk and their eagle. The eagles come with extra armor. That being said, if we're talking about extra armor, ain't none finer than the Burmese elephant with Howda. Howdy doody. Hikaru ranks #1 in Blitz. Oh, he lives in Spain. Okay. Down goes the house, down went the mill. So, Heart, in addition to destroying a house, which, to be fair, again, does have negative melee armor, that mill is a pretty big deal. That's 750 food, now 650 that Hera needs to invest wood into replacing with farms. And these are not cheaper Teutonic farms. No, these are full price farms. Ooh, back home, he's not really secure here. Okay, he moves his villager maybe into a better position. Hello. Still not secure. He is now. But now his berry miners are exposed. Still no kills. House getting attacked into. Oh, I don't know what the hell that was. That was way too late, that gate. Very interesting that our Burmese going melee can find no damage here because everything is either walled off, or it's an actual literal trap, or there's a town center guarding it. Spearmen, or skirmishers rather, are attacking. But one pierce armor does remove 50% of the damage for the skirmisher that attacks on a massive 2. The house is broken. The house is down. The army's moving in. Hera is also being shooed away by one spearman to the bottom of Heart's base. They pick off and isolate a villager. Oh, this is like watching National Geographic when the lions always select the weakest member of the herd. And then they go straight for that member who thought he was safe until an archer showed up. sword to the back of the head, and for the first time this series, Hart actually takes the first kill. And what a kill it is, a villager of all things. We'll see if he stays Argentinian. Who does he fight under? What flag does he fight under usually? Canada? I love how at high levels, every scrap of food or wood matters. Fair enough. Derek, that's gotta be a sarcastic GG. And let me, that is a funny comment. Weebro, what was the movie? That villager trying to save himself only to get absolutely rickrolled? Hart woke up and chose violence, as the meme goes. And he is not stopping. I see another group of units moving across the map. It looks like maybe 3 or 4 units. Oh my goodness, he says 3 or 4. It's actually 5. Hart. You can't take an engagement right now. You cannot take an engagement. Where are your reinforcements? Let's see Hera's vision and see when he discovers he's about to get sandwiched here. No, he's about to get sandwiched. Eagles go for the skirmishers. And Hera retreats. Oh, maybe not. I mean, Hart took the battle, kinda, but lost, I mean, all of his expensive units. The Incan military units do become cheaper and cheaper when it comes to food cost, but the Eagles still cost 50 gold each, and he is going more and more of them. Hera's banking 460 food, but for the first time, Hart is actually ahead with 500 food. Oh, he needs to live in a place 5 years. Got it. Hera just threw the series. Oh, man. I mean, it's possible. You're right. I love when the Incan units go, Ashike. I don't know what it means. Sorry. Okay, he's distracting Hera's army, which should be attacking. Oh my goodness, he's gonna hit Castle Age first, our Inca. Ooh, just two more ingots of gold. 11 on gold to the 6 of Hera, whose gold is, in all fairness, just as in the rear position as Hart's. What a wall off here out of our Inca, who is saving his wood for something. I was thinking maybe you add some houses as part of this wall off. Your blacksmith is here. Maybe a market? Is this open? No, it's not. And he is keeping Hera running around in the center of the map. I mean, Hart is doing fantastic so far this game. And now he lures these scout units that don't have bloodlines into the town center fire. Oh, somehow a skirmisher manages to kill an eagle warrior. That eagle warrior must have like no HP on it, or must have had no HP on it. You don't know why, but you really want a baked potato right now. Oh man, are you gonna get all the fixins? Little sour cream, a couple of bacon bits, some green onions. It's so easy to get me distracted off track. Distracted and off track, I should say. Just literally mention any food. Or any Nicolas Cage movie. Or literally anything, to be honest. Why does Hera have no stone? Because he sold it to go up to Castle Age. He sold it so that he could buy food, so that he could get up to Castle Age, only a few seconds behind his opponent. Slingers! Remember, Burmese infantry do, like the Malians get extra pierce armor, Burmese infantry do get a +1 attack for every single age starting in feudal. So right now we're in Castle, he's gonna have +2 for free. So with forging, he's at a 6+3. By all rights, should be 6+1, but welcome to Civ bonuses. The question is, has he seen the archery range. I mean, yeah, I think he has seen it, right? Wow, Hera's gonna get wrecked here. He's doubling down. He's going long swordsman, getting squires. Why is he going infantry here? The slinger comes with a +10 attack bonus. Imagine having a hand cannoneer in the Castle Age and not being the Burgundians. Bohemians, sorry, Bohemians. That's what a slinger is, and you don't need to research chemistry to get him. +10 attack bonus against infantry, and this infantry right now has 60 HP. So they're pressing in. Oh, you know why he's going infantry? Maybe he thinks that Hart is doubling down on Eagle Warriors. And these guys come with what? +6, +8, +6 against Eagle Warriors. Okay, maybe that's why Hera's going long swordsman. Because he sees this. But what he's about to see is 4 slingers. Oh, does he see? Yeah, he sees the flag. He knows there's something in here. He's got to know that it's slingers. Okay, backs away not from slingers, but from a monk. Okay. The potato is from Peru? Interesting. Ooh, David, what kind of mac and cheese? Kraft? Annie's? Dollar store? Which is what? Gourmet, I think their brand is called. I have too much worthless knowledge. That's my distraction problem. You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. 3rd town center for our Inca. Oh, okay. He's ahead 10 villagers. Hart is performing quite well this game, to be honest. He is the one with a siege workshop up first, and he is the one with a mangonel already out. What was in the empanadas? Meat? Yeah, Europeans brought a lot of stuff from the quote-unquote New World. New to them. No-name garbage is not even food, really. Oh yeah, been there. I once came across a 10 for $2 sale of no-name mac and cheese, and I bought it. And I ate every single one of those 10 boxes. Aaron, I am doing quite well. How are you? Nice to see you again. I'm doing well and wondering why our Burmese is not getting stoned to get any Arambai or any cavalry out at the moment. As good as Eagles are in the late game against cavalry, right now they're not great against cavalry. And you see there's no castle up, so Kamayuks are not really a problem. Ooh, I love that just 3 eagles are leading a whole bunch of infantry in the middle of nowhere. Mick, hello, hello. Glad to see you as well. It's gonna be a massive problem for Heart if Hera gets to place some towers on the gold. To be fair, just this gold, right? The internal gold is safe. This one is safe. Well, maybe not. I thought that was for some reason I thought that was a castle. No, it's a market. And oh my goodness, redemption as well from our Inca. So he's going to be able to convert these mangonels if he wants to. Oh, what an absolute disaster for our Inca, who still has not revealed his slingers. Now might be a good time, though. Although, where do you pop them out? Because they're mangonels now. Oh, that was so gross. That was so unfortunate for Hart. I feel the pain. Eagles are closing on the left. Now. On garrison, there they are. Like I said, imagine having a hand cannoneer with a +10 attack bonus against infantry in the Castle Age. Pizza. You're zapping between this and then football. Fair enough. I'm glad that I'm on par with football. That is not a small accomplishment. Synchronized attacks. Gotta Frickin' love it. Hera all of a sudden has shown up. He's down 24 villagers, but he's ahead 28 army count. Oh my god, 28 army count. And he's starting to push into monks. Hey, Mangonel, you know you throw rocks, right? There you go. So Hera has an opportunity here. He needs to kill stuff. He needs to kill stuff fast. And Hart denies him with a big fat castle here. Hera needs to pivot north. Has he seen the town center? No, he hasn't. Has he seen the gold? No, he hasn't. Oh, he splits, but then unsplits for some reason. Hera has an opportunity, but he's now down 30 villagers. Hart needs to hold on right up until that time the Incan economy can kick in. And by Incan economy, I mean the fact that their military units cost less and less food as the game goes on. Oh, I thought you were talking about Chile like the football. What is the AoE Chile League? What? I haven't heard of that. Nacho, you're very consistent with your claims of bribery. You do well in like North American NBA, where everyone suspects there's a lot of corruption and bribery happening. By the way, Hera adding a pair of TCs on his own, one near the stone, one near the gold, since he's the one putting on all the aggression. Oh, Hart doesn't know that there's a bit of a housing project here, although maybe the castle is right perfectly placed in the middle of all the houses. No, he cancels it. Oh, that's so sour having to put it on the low ground, but oh my goodness, Kamayukes! You gotta love to see the shaft. It's all about that long ass shaft. And all about the cool attack bonuses, which we're not gonna get to see here at all because I don't see a single cavalry unit. War Elephant 20, Cavalry 8, Camels, we're not gonna see Camels, 6. And Hera just did not do the damage he needed to do. He was here, he destroyed a barracks, he destroyed an archery range, he killed a couple of Mangonels. But he did not do the damage he needed, and the Mangonel on the high ground does not die because it's on the high ground, does try to kill that monk. And Hart is going up to Imperial. I'm also not familiar with the Argent League is. I'm assuming I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Oprichnik? I'm assuming that it's just players from Chile who are competing, and then players from Argentina, and then the winners will take each other on. Aaron, did you see that famous clip that people are saying proves that the referees are gambling and match setting or match fixing when I forget who it was? If it's Steph Curry, no, sorry, not Steph Curry. If it was KD or LeBron made a shot they shouldn't have made, and the camera catches the ref's reaction, and he gets like so angry and so upset, and people think that's like proof that he had money on the game. Oh, I believe that. Medium elo, even low elo can be super fun. Ooh, okay, one conversion. And this is where Hera gets into a bit of trouble because, I mean, he's going up to Imperial, fair enough. But he's going to be hitting Imperial 30 villagers down. He's ahead army, but it's no longer 36 to 8. Now it's 36 to 26. Losing a couple of monks for free, though, is not great at all. And unfortunately for Hera, his center position has been absolutely steamrolled. And he lost a siege workshop to a conversion, but not a monastery. Maybe we will get to see Shalot warriors. Another castle for the Inca. What is Hera doing here? Decent location for a castle. The gold, the stone, maybe even protects this a little bit. He's adding a 4th town center, so he might be able to catch up. He's getting sanctity and fervor. Kamyu gets converted, turns his shaft onto his former teammates. Interesting. NCAA versus NFL. Aw, Little League can be so much fun. I'm very much looking forward to my little idle villager doing some kind of sport, so I have an excuse to day drink. The long pointy stick is incredibly mesmerizing on the eye. It is just, oh, come on, baby. Synchronized attack with the shaft. That was about as good as you're gonna get in Age of Empires. I've actually seen a game with Lucho. I think it was a team game, and he was really good. Hera versus Hera. Bizarre thoughts. That is truly a bizarre thought. Maybe with, like, CGI, we can do Hera versus Hera. Like, when Schwarzenegger did the new Terminator movies, and he fought himself. By the way, nice to see you again. Oh, I love the slingers with their fabric shields. Not the upgrade, but the actual fabric shields. No armor upgrades whatsoever, but looks like illumination, looks like chemistry, and looks like theocracy. So we're going monk. Monk wars? Why are we going monk wars? Oh my goodness, Hera is adding a Rambai. Okay. Dog shit, terrible accuracy, but if they land their darts, they do quite well. Oh, come on. Stop teasing me. By the way, these infantry units now should be at a +3 for free. Yeah, look at that. With just forging, he's at a +4. Another anchor castle. Hera does this when he's on the defense, by the way. He places castles in anchoring positions to stop any kind of run-bys, which against the Meso Civs is a good idea. And did I just see Elite Kamayuk? Oh, yes, I did. Can you please get upgrades for these units? Please and thank you. Every time you see Kamayuks, you think of the Urukai from the Toot. Because of the word, or because those long spears they were carrying into battle? And Taka, nice to see you. Is that spear that long based on history, or is it just created comically long? Either way, it's entertaining to see. I do not have the answer to that question. I apologize. Hera is not pushing because he's down villagers and he has lost control of the center. So I'm assuming at this point he's building up an army. It's no surprise that he's going monks again. He sees all the relics. The monk techs are 50% cheaper. It's like the Burgundians. No surprise when they go paladins and with their cheaper stable techs. The north has been busted in. There's 4 defunct mining lumber camps. How will the RNG work out? It does not work out in his favor. By the way, this is about as cool. There's Andy and Sling. I should have mentioned slingers, like skirmishers, came with minimum range. So Andy and Sling is gonna remove that from the slingers. So now there's no minimum range whatsoever. But I was about to say, we are seeing an Incan army, the likes of which I have never seen. The only thing missing here is Fabric Shield's Eagle Warriors, and we're pretty much full on Inca. Look at that army. What a gorgeous army. Oh, but a whole bunch of them get converted. 9 conversions for these monks. And in comes the army. And there's Fabric Shields for our Inca. Okay, ballistics and light cavalry for our Burmese. Synchronized attack of the monastery. Bye-bye 2 relics. Hera has a 3rd in this one. By the way, I also love that this game is so mono-directional that I can focus on one part of the screen, one part of the map, and see all the actions. Hera still hasn't gotten those berries, by the way. There's still 400 food left here. Heart pulls a Mr. Yo and takes the relics. Why is Hera not pushing? Oh, you meant Heart. Okay. Alejandro, I was missing your start the game already comment from the beginning. How do you use dog shit, horse shit, and bullshit correctly? Dog shit means bad. Horse shit is like worse than bad. And bullshit is just like really bad. He is totally yoing those relics. And he's yoing the third one as well. Ay, ay, ay. You're a very busy man. Well, I'm glad you can catch us live. As a Rambai, are they elite? They still don't have chemistry. There it is right now. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have opened my big mouth. I said that I like this game so far because it's in one direction. And Hera is starting to add in Hussars, which means there's going to be raiding over here. Raiding over here. Raiding over here. And an attack over here. But holy moly, are there so many Kamukes. A Jaguar warrior joins in. Our Aztec channeled a few Jaguars to attack this Incan army. Yeah, that is definitely one of the uses of bullshit, is to say, like, that is not correct. Why are you attacking a monastery? You've got a juicy target right here. Oh no, the Arambai, the Arambai. Okay. Crazy battle erupting here. Hera is sweeping this army. The slingers are very clumped. 2 Trebs are still alive though. So much reinforcement moving, streaming forward from the Incan army. He needs some forward infrastructure. Hart needs infrastructure immediately. He's got 1,000 wood. Build something here, please. The Arambai are clumped. By the way, Arambai, like the Ratha, have every single armor class you can imagine them having, which makes them super duper susceptible to counters. They have archer, cavalry, cavalry archer, and unique. Not that we're gonna get to see samurai this game. Dogs bollocks are somehow a good thing. Oh, maybe in England. Nacho, yeah, maybe he didn't take a bribe. What's going on up here? A couple of Kamukes are going to die to this Burmese castle. Hera with the maneuvers. Many people have commented on my videos that the Incas' big problem is that they can't push out very well. And so far, it certainly seems that way because Hera has managed to stop this. How many kills on the Arambai? 42 kills! Oh my goodness. So Hussar meat shield, Arambai to the back. But now the skirmishers are here. And remember, no minimum range for these skirmishers. So they can get all up in the grill. Hussars are brought back home. By the way, Hera sees that there's an outpost here. Villager sees that Hera sees that there's an outpost here. Neither player reacting at all. And what the hell were there 3 green villagers doing here? Oh my god, the cojones on Heart to put a mining camp there and take that stone from Hera. Hera's pivoting north. Our Incan sees the move this way. What's he gonna do? He's already got nice defensive castles placed. So Hera is gonna have to pay a price if he wants to insert himself into here. 33 idle villagers for Heart. No, that is not good. 33 freaking idle villagers. Let's I'm gonna highlight these Hussars so we can see how many villager kills they're getting here at the bottom of our screen. 1 Treb falls. 2nd Treb falls. The 3rd one probably safe. No, the Arambai move in. Oh my god, it doesn't fall, and he loses almost all of his Arambai. What a shitty engagement there for Hera, who so far with all of these Hussars has only gotten 6 kills? 6 villager kills? Okay. And now it looks like they are all dead, except for this last one, which should die right now. All of those Hussars for 6 villagers. I don't know. This is not going well for Hera at all. Hussars moving yet again. There's a villager repairing here that he did not see. Skirmishers are moving forward. And for the first time ever in Age of Empires, skirmishers can actually take hussars at no range. Keep an eye on these. Okay, I don't think these hussars. Oh, no murder holes. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Does Hera have murder holes? No, he doesn't. Not this game. Oh, goodness. I mean, I said they can take them on. I didn't say they were going to win. Hera's gone full trash. He's at 200 population. Hart is at 170. Hera has 28 hussars queued. Arambai count is back in the 20s. Rather, 20. Hera's chasing into this, but now there's halberdiers here as well. Both players, by the way, have killed 14 villagers of the other player. Hera's healing his Arambai, getting ready for yet another volley of aggression here. But all this maneuvering, all this posturing is just giving these skirmishers in this castle a chance to fire. And I love that the skirmishers are going after the Arambai. Fantastic micro for a few seconds there out of Hart. Oh my god, he's picking them off so well, and all of the hussars melt to the halberdiers, which remember are really discounted right now in terms of their food cost. Treb falls, but there is still one more. Castle falls as well. How many Trebs does Hera have here? 4. It looks like the fourth one did die. We are an hour into this game, and we are going full on trash, baby. 54 army count to 52. They both have identical villager counts. Hera is being pressed into, but Hart's not getting the damage done. He's gonna lose a Treb eventually. 3v1 is not a battle he can take. Villager might want to start repairing. Looks like this ball might hit it. No. Let's try to guess which flaming ball is gonna hit the Treb. This one's gonna hit it, right? No, the other one did. He's going after the villager, it looks like, and then once the villager is down, he's definitely gonna go after the Treb. Is he? What the hell are the Arambai doing? And why is this Treb still alive? It is not alive for very long. I mean, Hart needed to do this here 15 minutes ago. Now it's kind of a waste of time in Hera. With a very aggressive castle, we'll discover that, oh crap, there's infrastructure here. I have 750 stone and nowhere to spend it, so I'm just going to jack some lumber. And another slaughter of Arambai. What the hell is this on the right side of our screen, by the way? 148 years? Somebody set the victory to standard. Somebody set the victory on a freaking tournament game to standard and not conquest. Look at the scores, by the way. 16-2 to 16-2. But what the hell is this? This is freaking hilarious. Is Hart gonna win this with a relic victory? What? Ouch, that's a sour loss there for Hera. By the way, Hart has all 5 relics after tiefing Mr. Yo style, those 3 in the center. And I mean, is he gonna ungarrison one of them for a second to reset that clock, or is he gonna take an actual relic victory? That is hilarious. Muro, I don't think it's allowed. I think it's got to be conquest. It can't be a standard victory. Otherwise, they would be building wonders every single game. And now it looks like Hera's getting pressed into by a single halberdier on the left, by an army that is now dead in the center, and now he is pressing in. This is a lot of hussars. 7 villager kills for these guys, 6 villager kills. What are they doing? They're going after the barracks, and these ones are on patrol, getting killed by halbs. And Taka, relic victory is when you collect all the relics on the map and you hold on to them for, I believe, 200 years. I'm not exactly sure the specific number of years, but you get all the relics on the map and then you hold on to them, like when you build a wonder. The wonder. That is hilarious. I can't believe whoever hosted this game set the victory condition to frickin' standard. I mean, that's a little bit embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. For a $20,000 tournament. That's like something I would do if I ever hosted a tournament. And look at this. Once this battle is done, look at the top of the mini-map. Heart is beginning to wall it off. Both players are at 200 population. Skirmishers for both players. 8 pierce armor. 5 pierce armor. Oh, the Burmese. The Burmese missing the last 2 armor upgrades for their archer units. Yeah, it's a second type of standard victory, which should not be allowed in tournament games, so I don't know how this happened. And I really hope that Hart, if he wins this, does not win with a relic victory. I honestly still don't know who's winning this game. Now the scores are just 1,000 apart. We've engaged, like somebody said in the comments, longer than a Black Forest game, but certainly does have that Black Forest trash feel to it. A couple of Kameyuks been thrown into the mix. Of course, why? He's got all 5 relics. Why isn't he adding Kameyuks an hour ago? Hera's Anchor Castle is going to be attacked, and with it will go the safety of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 archery ranges. He's got to get these snipes. Oh my god, what the hell are you doing here? Get back to the feudal age. You don't belong here at the hour and 8 minute mark. Silly, silly archers. Hart is literally just throwing whatever the hell he can at Hera right now. Castle falls. Immediate replacement being built. I thought I saw the foundation here. Immediate. I've never seen that before in Age of Empires. But it's already coming under attack, and whoa. Wow. First of all, we saw the original wall off. What is this? Stone walls. Kudos to Hart for not letting Hera raid at all this game. Hera got 19 villager kills with Hussars. Now, Hart also only has 32, but you're the Incas, not going Eagles, so you're not going to get any villager kills. But keeping Hera confined to 19 villager kills is ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as this. 4 relics here, the 5th one here. I mean, again, I don't know who hosted this game, but they should not be hosting the next one. Yeah, don't call it a comeback. Seriously. Halberdiers to Hussars. Kameyuks to Skirmishers. Skirmishers to Arambai. Hera, look at that. 8 p.m. 55 minutes into a game, he's still microing his freaking heart out. That being said, Hart also microing his heart out. No pun intended. 8 minutes ago. How bad do we think the economies are? Not bad at all. Wood and gold for our Inca. Food and stone for our Burmese. And there's your relic gold. 3,000 extra gold. Other than that, they probably would have had the exact same gold count, if not for that 3,000. 21 conversions to 20 is about 4% of the armies. 20 raisings to 8. Let's take a look at that juicy kill count. 614 to 600. I mean, it took everything Hart had here as the Incas to destroy this. Like I said, infrastructure here earlier would have maybe sped up the victory. But wow, it's not every day you see Hera GG with 163 population. I think the reality is that, first of all, has he even seen this wall off? No, he hasn't. Even without seeing the wall off, he got absolutely nothing done here. 9 kills, 8 kills, 2 kills, 3 and 9. Every time he ran Hussars into these areas, you can still see their wings. They died. So fantastic castle placement by Hart. And then I think the relic gold. Pro players put a lot of stock in relic gold, especially when the players have all 5 relics. I think it's like disheartening for them to see. Ashalot. You can't hear the commentary? Bizarre, that is a good question. Is there any game that Hera lost when he had Hussars? It's hard. Hard to imagine. But Hart manages to do it. All right, that was a ridiculously fun game. I mean, that moment when the slingers and the Kameyuks moved forward, I think that's going to be the thumbnail for my for this video. That was just, like I said, the perfect Incan army. It was just a sight to behold. Can you not hear me? Yeah, I'm I can hear myself in the reverb. Is this over? No. It is not over at all. If Hart can perform the way he performed last game, it is very much not over. Hart, this time playing as the Slavs in red, Hera as the Berbers in blue. Oh no, I don't think Chris is here. My mic is okay, good. Interesting, this is like the battle of the fastest villagers, the fastest farmers versus the fastest moving villagers. Let's take a look at their bases as they begin exploring and circling it with their goats. Ooh, discovers another goat. Does that mean there's one right here? Or did he not just take both of them and he missed one? In any event? Ooh, that became real bright real quick. I don't mind the Slavic base, even though it's open in the front. You can easily wall off. Oh, actually, never mind. The primary gold exposed to the front. Berries exposed in the kind of front area. To the rear, an extra forest, stone, and gold. And then he's got his third gold. Okay, not terrible. Nice and secure to the back. Extra stone, very exposed. Hera's base, though, is very open. Primary gold and stone, kind of, but not really to the rear. Bushes to the back, gold to the back. Stone and gold to the front. So, very exposed resources. And what a short rush distance. I mean, Hera with the Berbers. Okay. I mean, we talked about him with Hussars. Let's see how well this matchup goes. Cavalry versus camels. We've got infantry with trample damage against mounted skirmishers known as genitors. Nacho, you think this is the beginning of a Hart comeback? I hope so. I don't think we'll be watching the Mysterio VV set. I'll save that one for tomorrow. I mean, at a minimum, we have one game, maximum 3. Unless this game lasts... You know what? If this game lasts less than half an hour, I'll do the Mr. Yo set as well. Half an hour game time, not half an hour like real time, like an hour. If it right now, we're at the 4-minute mark. If we get to 30 or less... I mean, if we don't get to 30, then I'll cast the Mr. Yo set. Otherwise, I might be just too exhausted. How do Boyars perform against camels? Not great. Not great. Camels come with +9 or +18 attack bonus against Boyars. So all of that extra armor on the whole doesn't mean very much. It does better than the average paladin or the average, like, heavy cavalry unit, but not great. That bonus kicks in. What's the most controversial anti-game mechanic bonus for you? For me, Khmer farm bonus. What's an anti-game mechanic bonus? Bizarre. Khmer farm bonus. Like, they don't have to do... Like, oh, like, they get... Let me think about that one. You mean, like, the Portuguese berry pickers also generate wood? Khmer do have a few. I mean, they have 3. They have the farm... Actually, they have 4 anti-game mechanics, right? They don't need any structures to go up to the next stage. They don't need prerequisite structures to get, for example, a stable. You don't need a barracks. The farmers don't drop off food, and they can run into their houses. You can garrison houses. I'll have to have a think about that question. That's a good question. Ooh, I think he saw it. Definitely saw now. By the way, you know why pro players do this? When they take a goat, and then you saw how the scout went in front of the goat? It's so that Hart would not shoot at the scout. Because if Hart's town center shot at the scout, it would kill the goat. And then he would lose 100 food. In this case, that's how you protect the scout. You put it behind, or I guess in front, if you're depends on which direction you're looking from, of the herdable. And that way the town center, it's like it gets a little scared. They don't want to fire on their own goat, hoping maybe that they can reclaim it in 35 seconds. I mean, Hart went the right way, but his scout does not have the line of sight. Maybe if this was a feudal age scout with better line of sight, he would have gotten that. Plus the chunky boys with the freaking crossbows on their back. Yeah, I mean, you can't discount the freaking ballista elephant. He yoinked the goat. Yeah, he teefed it Celt style. That was like a real Celtic maneuver. Out of Hart. Sorry, out of Hera. And then the baller move of keeping his scouts safe by basically putting the goat in front of him. Yeah, Doc, that's why I'm wondering, like, where the hell is Chris? This might be the one time where he can predict whether the Berbers will win or not, and actually predict a W for them. Hera's not paying attention. Pokes the horse's ass. Hart does get the first kill. Villager moves forward, does have loom, which means Spearman needs to be careful. And our Slav is inside the Berber base. Bizarre thoughts. I'm still thinking of your question. Can I answer like a wise ass? Oh, Hera gets his first kill. Looks like Hart has already killed a villager here, and so a nice little advantage for our Slav. I'm gonna answer your question with a wise ass answer. I'm gonna say teleportation. When units teleport from one part of the map to the other because of the game bug. Hey, Patrick. Good evening to you as well. How are you on this fine evening? And Needless as well, joining the chat. And again, one player walling himself off to the edge of the world, and the other creating a little enclave. Let's see if Heart Scout can get any more damage done. Muro Resistente. I was being I was trying to be funny. There was that glitch in the game a few patches ago where units teleported, although we saw it yesterday, I think, too, or the day before with the Scorpions or the siege units. There was a glitch in the game where like this halberdier would just randomly teleport over here. Jimmy, nice game after work. These have been amazing games. Hanging out with your buddy Jim and all of y'all. All right. Hello, Patrick's buddy Jim. Welcome to the live. Hopefully you're into real-time strategy games and computer games and such. Otherwise, this is going to be a very boring time for you. Yeah, Ashalot. That's why that's why I said my answer is a wise ass answer. It's not an actual real answer. Come on, let's see it. Let's see more kills. Let's see. Players rushing up to Castle Age is exactly what we want to see. Berber stable discounts, I think, only kick in Castle Age. I don't think it's a feudal age discount. Although I say that, I don't see a single stable for our Berber. Who evens up the kill count with a tinkle of the Spearmen. This is a very weird little part of map. There is high ground, middle ground, ravine, A very, very wonky little hill that battle took place on. Back of Hera's base is open. No, it is not. Little acacia tree over here, or dragon tree rather. This is walled off. The front of his base is open. Yesterday's scorpion before it disappeared, but I guess it happens after its death. Yeah. I'm still thinking. I mean, I think you're probably right with the Khmer farmers. There's no other... I'm trying to think, what do villagers do? They move. And moving faster isn't really an anti-game mechanic. They gather resources, which is what you're talking about, the Khmer. They fight, which there's no, like, villager that has range or something. So aside from maybe the Portuguese berry pickers generating wood, in addition to food, I think the Khmer farmers are probably the only ones. Firth the Fifth. Devashish, I don't understand that comment, but it's funny. Random house here. Oh, is our Slav going to be putting on the aggression? I'm thinking even like militarily, the ignoring armor of the Leichai or Woot Steel or the composite bowman. I don't know if that's really an anti-game mechanic. That's just like you have such a powerful attack that the mathematics work out in your favor. Or maybe it is an anti-game mechanic. I'm a classic rock fan. That sounded almost like a Kid Rock lyric. Which classic rock song is that from? My mind went to Kid Rock. Which, if you're calling Kid Rock classic rock, then I am very much a dinosaur. Genesis. I'm not that familiar with their work, to be fair. Okay, that's probably why. Monastery for Hera on the left. Monastery and a siege workshop, of course. The good old-fashioned Slavic smush. Units from here walk 20% faster. Units from here are 15% cheaper. And so Hera has not explored this part of the map at all. His cheaper knights are out on the map, although he might explore it in a second. Looks like he's heading that way. Rear-facing town center. Oh, with the wood. Interesting. Not the stone, not the gold. The wood. So he thinks he's comfortable and secure with the internal gold for those siege units and those monks. I'm a little bit surprised by that for Hart. That location of the second TC. Still doesn't know where these structures are. Ashalot, yeah, you and Chris love the Mameluke scimitar. Sonata Arctica. Yeah, I can't say I'm too familiar with the works of Genesis. Looks like Hera is taking the battle to the front, but his base has been penetrated. Hart wants to end this. I mean, again, if this game goes... We're at 21 minutes. If it goes to 30 or less, which it might... It actually might. Our Slav has killed 4 villagers. Hera's down 8 villagers. He's also on 1 town center to 2. And he's facing the Slavic smush. Ooh, I love the use of the outpost. Although, does he have town watch? It doesn't seem like he's got town watch. He had this exact same amount of vision from the mangonel. Will he repair? Will he build behind this? How will Hart deal with this? Okay, maybe this is why he went wood. Uh-oh. But now you've got no gold. Now you're relying on monks and siege and you've got no gold. Might as well cancel Sanctity. Oh no. Alright, to be fair, 1 knight has died, but a couple of villagers are dying here as well. No, no. Tell me he's not attacking houses. Oh, that's like putting the brakes on the aggression, and now he's going to lose his forward villager as well. Although I guess with the monks here, he can convert as many villagers as he'd like. Oh no, why is he attacking a house? Oh, I don't like when pro players do this. They have so much aggression on their side. Attack the town center, take the barracks out, get the stable. You're fighting the Berbers. Forget the barracks, forget the house. Go for the stable. Go for the jugular. Hera's on 1 TC. If you can knock that TC down, there's going to be a game at number 6. That being said, Hera's not really accomplishing very much on this side of the map either. Ooh, that's a lot of pikemen. Where the hell did that second group come from? Oh, but they're fighting each other. Pikemen civil war is happening here as the knights. Oh, that's so sour. He probably should have focused on those knights instead. This guy gets activated, goes straight for his former teammate. Will he get reconverted? I'm assuming he got converted because he's got 0 attack upgrades and our Slav has forging. So Hera pressing into here. Oh no, again, this is not a high value target at all. Bizarre Thoughts, I'm not familiar with that guy. Here's the scoop. I mean, is it the bald guy with the mustache and the glasses? Art went for pike. That TC is near to the woods, yeah. Well, Hera discovers that there's a TC here. Doesn't see the gold. Luckily for Hart, oh my god, that's a lot of exposed. That is a very lucky break here for our Slav, who looks like he lost a mangonel to a conversion or maybe just a counter mangonel out of our Berber. He had 2, now he's got 1, and now the attack from the Slav is over. Ouch. And this is what Hera does. If he gets pushed, he pushes right back. Dude says, let's go, Hera. Okay. So Hera's gonna know he's facing off against 2 town centers now. Again, has not discovered the goal here. All those villagers. And for his part, he's also attacking a useless building. He's also attacking a stable when his opponent is smushing him. By the way, Hera still doesn't know that these structures are here. And Hart? What is he training? A pikeman, a monk? He's up to 7 monks. How many are in the forward position? Only 2. This is a very injured army for our Slav. There's not a single unit here that has 100 HP except for this one knight. Everyone else is bruised and battered. I love when pro players do this. They convert a villager and then make him build a house for no reason at all, except to just be annoying. More knights are streaming in. Cheaper Berber knights. Hera's gonna Berber him out of the tournament. Possible. Not if he keeps focusing on stables. Oh yeah, they want that one monk. Look at that. 4 or 5 monks train their line of sight. Their sniper lines. By the way, if you're watching this, I see 72 people are watching. You haven't chatted, haven't commented. Come say hello. Make yourself known. Oh, another mangonel falls. That is... Things are not going very well here for our Slav. The only saving grace is that Hera has left the base. Both players, funny enough, are transitioning to light cavalry. One pays less for their light cavalry. One has farmers that work 15% faster to create those light cavalry. I don't know who the hell wins in a light cavalry battle here. Lechuga, don't call me out. Oh, I'm gonna call you out. Lurking there in the back. Anthony, hey. Kosix, hello. True Tabernacle. What's up with the old Budweiser commercial? David, great casting. Thank you so much. See, we're like a friendly bunch. Come say hello. Aaron. Now we have 2 Aarons in the chat. We used to only have 2 Dereks. Ahmed says hello as well. Martin here too. You can win against Hera, you just need to bribe him. Or you can be like the Emperor and Gladiator and poison him. And by the way, Hera finally discovers this infrastructure. So it kind of looks like this Slavic smush is at an end. But to be fair, so is the Berber assault. And at the end of the day, they've actually, neither player has actually done any critical damage. 11 villager kills to 8, 55 to 42. These are not numbers you can't come back from. Although losing a bunch of monks here might be real bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They spent all their faith converting. That is a sour loss for our Slav, who already loses control of the center position here in front of Hera's base. Oh, but he does save one monk with 3 HP. Okay. Nope, he doesn't save him at all. That one monk died a hero with 4 total conversions. What if in Regicide you can convert the enemy king? Well, then I would imagine you would win if you can convert the enemy king, no? House is getting attacked by 2 pikemen. Hera's attack notification going off. Oh, yeah. 35 minutes into the game. Craziness. Pikeman versus pikeman. Looks like a bit more action here. No, just a pikeman. Tell me we're not going to get to see pikemen just tinkling away at one another. Hera looks like he's interested in going up to Imperial Age. Right? Yeah, that's a lot of gold down the shitter. Those are not cheap monks. Needless to you, this game is awesome. Last game was pretty bonkers, too. So we've got some Hera fans, we've got some Heart fans in the house. They're both just attacking each other's houses that they have both annoyingly built inside each other's bases. Oh, and now he's gonna blind Heart. This is gonna be the last vision Heart has of the internal guts of the Berber base. Hera, by the way, has gone up to 3 town centers, as has our Berber with a very forward one and a King of the Hill castle. I love this location. Bye-bye center monastery for Hera. Bye-bye 1 relic in here. I hope there's no relic victory like last game. I hope they actually set it to conquest. And by the way, our Slav still has gold here. Gold here. Hera has gold here as well. And some extra gold off to the side. One player going light cavalry knight monk, the other going pike monk. The longer these pikes stay alive, the better it is for our Slav, because they have a little upgrade called Druzhina, which gives them trample damage to all their infantry. Wololos, Wololos, Wololos. Monks get converted, reconverted, unconverted. Hera's 30 seconds away from Imperial Heart. Needs a little bit more gold. He's selling wood to get it, and he is heading up as well in any second. But this is 190 seconds that he's going to be down in Castle Age versus Imperial. Luckily for him, Hera's castle is pretty far off into the anchor here, and his castle's in the center and secure, and he's got 1,000 stonies plopping down. No, he paid full price. Why is there no detonets? Why is he paying full price, and why is the knight blocking the construction site? Oh, that's so sour from Hera. Does he see the castle? No, but he sees this. Gee, I wonder what these guys are building here on this hill. Oh, that's very unfortunate for Heart that he did not get detonets. I think that is a Castle Age upgrade. I'm like 99.9% sure. No, needless, they didn't win by relic victory, but Heart was very close to winning by relic victory because for some reason whoever hosted the last game allowed a standard victory. Oh no, did he not see this is open? This is a cool idea, but this doesn't go all the way to the forest, to the edge of the map. I love that Heart is doing this, by the way. Maybe he doesn't need detonets if he's going to teef the secondary stone of his opponent. Couple of light cav Hera does not have the gold he needs to upgrade them to Hussars. That is a very expensive upgrade. I think 600 gold. But he has attack group 1, attack group 2. And I guess that's it. Where are all these Berber camel archers going, by the way? So they're just gathering here in the center. And to be fair, Hart clicked up to Castle Age when Hera just hit Castle Age, and so far so good. Another Mr. Yo style relic thievery happening. Thievery. And look at that. Hart has survived to Imperial Age. Oh, these gold miners. Luckily, there's no more gold here. Unfortunately, they are no longer defended. But in come the pikes. This guy to the north should be taken out by the town center. I mean, a villager can kill this guy if it wanted to. This is not a very enviable position to be in for Hart. As much as he's walling himself away from Hera and narrowing the avenues of attack, he is going pikemen versus cavalry, which is never great. Camel archers, no attack bonus yet against spearmen. And now they're using the range to just pick off these stone miners who are going for another castle. Why here? Maybe move it forward a few tiles. You only get Bodkin as the Slav, so does he think there's maybe stone here? No, he hasn't even seen the stone, has Hart. Halberdiers. Army counts double for Hart, 26 to 13. He's down 8 villagers, but that's not really that relevant. Even though, again, the Berber villagers do move faster. Oh no, castle denied at 61%. Jaikumar. God, Hera should win. Hera's got to hit up that bottom TC or it's GG. Yeah, he got around to like around 60 years. That was a pretty good get. And is he going to see? Yeah, he sees the camel archers moving forward. Beautiful use of the outpost, which the Berbers don't see. So the players are reconstituting their armies like that one liquid Terminator who melted and then reconstituted himself. Looks like a second relic for our Slav. Our Berber has already collected 2 more. I don't like that monks with relics can go into town centers. They need to be able to drop the relics first, but oh no. 14, 15 kills. And you're not going to do that with halberdiers. Look how slow they're moving. Oh my goodness. What does Druzhina means? I'm not sure. Companion group. Okay. That's cool. 32 kills, 18 villager kills. Why is there nothing moving to stop this force? Maybe he doesn't care. Hera's ahead 24 villagers, but there are trebs out. Where is Hera's treb? I'm assuming coming from here. No, it's here to the south attacking the foundation. So this is a good news for our Slav. I'm really concerned that he did not research detonets. Which basically takes 260 stone and replaces it with wood. It's not quite as good as the Frankish castle or the Incan. Incas, all their structures cost 15% less stone, but not terrible. Tinkle, 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 go the pikemen, and down go those Berber camel archers, but they are dead as heroes. Oh, yeah. 3 siege workshops. Fellowship. Okay. Tyler, nice to see you again. Hera doing Hera things. He's trying. He's definitely trying. Has he seen? Okay, so he's seen this. Our Slav has seen this. No one's making any move to plug that gap. To plug the hole in the bucket. And where is that? Oh. It looks like Hart lost the stone for the castle? Oh my god, that is so sour. That is so sour. He even moved villagers here thinking he was going to be able to finish building it. 650 stone, I think. We're going to have to look back and see whether at the 49-minute mark he had detonets. He's getting capped ram. Not a bad choice. His castle's on the high ground, so should take a decent pounding here. He's only got 100 stone, though. And he is running out real quick. And now Hera is in his element. Cheaper Hussars. Not quite yet fully upgraded. Oh my god, look at that. He's getting Magrebi camels and Casbah and siege engineers and conscription and iron casting all at the same time. Our Berber is a rich, rich man. Of course he is. He's at 143 villagers. Where are these guys going? They're on exploration duty on the left. But he keeps running his cavalry into halbs. By the way, Druzhina is the second most expensive upgrade in the game, so we may not see it. The loss of that castle is going to be very sour. I don't think he had detonates. I think I saw his stone pile depleted 650 when he built it. And oh, he has to balance his economy, buy a bunch of resources so he can go up to elite camel archer. Our Slav is at 200 population. Hera's at 184. Our Slav is going Mangonel, but if he wants to get onagers, he's going to need a lot more food than this. He's not exactly the Bulgarians with their Siege Workshop food discounts. He is slowly climbing up, though. I think he might get onagers. More dead cavalry. More cavalry waiting here on the left flank. Another Slavic castle falls. Oh no, he's going siege ram. That's 1,000 food that upgrade costs. So our Slav is going for blunt force trauma. To be fair, he's not really spending resources on anything else. He's going up to 53 halberdiers. He's got a single knight. I don't even know where the hell that knight is. A single monk. I don't know where that monk is. And our Berber is building a very mobile army, but our Slav is building a Deathball halberdier army. And if he can zone out the Hussars, there's nothing to stop these siege rams. They're going to come with 270 HP. He's going to put halbs inside to make them move faster. And the second that the Hussar comes close, he's just going to unpop those halbs. So in theory, a very brilliant move here out of Hart against the army that his opponent is building. Of course, there's also bombard cannons now in the mix. Hera's going to have fully upgraded Hussars in 1 minute and 2 seconds. He keeps sending out eyeballs out onto the map with outposts. I love that they're building them one right next to the other in each other's faces. This time the Treb will fall. I mean, you're raiding with halberdiers. What is the point of that? Yeah, siege ram is a fantastic play. I mean, he needs to put more halbs inside, though. Why is he not putting the halbs in there? What is this castle from Hera? What are you getting out of this? This is where you want to put a castle. I mean, a castle on here or anywhere here would secure 3 patches of resources each. You got Druzhina? I missed it? Nah, that's why he was going all those resources. I thought for onagers. See at the bottom there, blast width 0.5 tiles. These Hussars are going to frickin' melt. Actually, everything's gonna melt here, but how many barracks does our Slav have? 9. He needs more. He needs a lot more if he wants to keep up with Hera's Hussar spam. Luckily for Hard, Hera's army keeps wedging itself into little nooks and crannies, which leaves the halbs free to close in on them. Where are these rams going? Hello, your targets are here in the south. Where the hell are you going? Where are you going? No. Caesar, by the way, hello. Okay, out of all those rams, one of them closes on a house as the camel archers and probably the bombard cannons. Oh, never mind. There's a second one here going after the siege workshop. Both structures survive. Bombard cannons do come with a decent attack bonus against siege, plus 20. And then the Hussars will do the rest. What an absolute waste of what was that, like 8 or 9 or 10 rams? That was a complete waste of rams. And now has he run out of wood? Why is he getting this wood if there's all these piles here to the rear? Strangeness out of our slab. The one fantastic thing that Hart is doing is he's keeping Hera from raiding. He is just keeping Hera here in the center with so many freaking halberdiers. And look at that, Hera's meat shield is gone. Camel archers have to go back. Decent attack round there. But he needs to find a way to close in on these bomber cannons. I mean, he also has hussars. He doesn't have the gold to really get them. Maybe get light cav? That's not a cheap upgrade. I think it's like 200 resources on the whole. Edelweiss. You thought you would make it after a 3-hour arena grind fest. What civ and did you win? Is I think what we all want to know. 52 halberdiers. Wood is getting depleted here to the forward position. Looks like one camel archer. Oh my god, 6 villager kills for that one guy. And in closes the Slavic army for a second, then retreats. Okay. For an umpteenth time, it is closing on this Berber army. The camel archers are not moving back fast enough, but now... get the hell out of here with your square formation. What are you, the British Expeditionary Force? 68 army count for Hera, 61 for our Slav. Both players sitting at 130 villagers. Persians, and yeah, you won 3v4. Nice. Did you go Savars? We are an hour and 1 minute into this game. The scores tell us Hera is 40% ahead of his opponent. I know why pro players go squares for the maneuverability and less corners and whatever, but man, is it still weird to see a bunch of hussars in square formation. Hera's gonna lose a bunch of hussars here for not really very much. I mean, both players are losing their trash. Army counts lowered again. Hera's not raiding at all. This is the moment when he needs to be raiding to the flanks, because there's no more siege rams, and without siege rams, I think the camel archers can pretty much take this on their own. Yeah, Derek, at this point, it's all about mindset. And like I said, Hera is used to playing 14-hour days, where not everyone is really used to it. And finally, we've got Slavic hussars. Finally. But he's got 45 on food. Hera's got 70 on food. Our Slav is going 17 villagers on stone. I wonder if that's going to hurt him in the long run, having these 17 on stone instead of on food. He's banked 1,500 gold. He has more gold than Hera has resources all combined. And what is he going to do with it? He's going Boyars. Okay. That's definitely a game plan. Look at that armor. 7, 6, 16 attack. Where's this Boyar going? Like he lost confidence in his civilization and went out into the middle of the forest to die. Let's see how well this one Boyar does here in this absolute craziness that's erupting. And all of a sudden, Hera is everywhere. Barracks are down. Siege workshops are down. Hera's at 200 population. Our Slav's at 140. Is the Boyar still alive? Yes, he is. He's got 0 kills. Oh, no. Hera's to the north. Hera's in the center. Hera's been cleaned up from the west. And okay. In the blink of an eye, in the literal blink of an eye, everything changes. Which Hussar is stronger? They are equally strong. They're cheaper for the Berbers, but they're more readily fed, I guess, is the correct term, if you want to say it, for the Slavs, whose farmers work faster. Yeah, Savars. Oh, damn. Caravanserai for the Persians. Not everyone realizes that it's not just the Hindustanis who get caravanserais. Oh my goodness. 5,000 kills. What an epic game here. Hera doing this. Probably could have done it 20 minutes ago. Who's kidding who? Just now getting treadmill crane as well. Okay. So again, I do wonder if the stone collection for the Slav was a good idea. He had 17 villagers. Imagine 17 more villagers on food for the Slavs, working 15% faster. That's like having 20 villagers on food for any other civilization. Maybe just wall off the stone so at least Hera doesn't get it, and then go back to farming. Let's take a look at the stats. Halberdiers to Hussars, Hussars to Camelchers. This is strange that was the second most trained unit. 28 monks. I'm curious to see the conversions in this game. This counters this. This counters this. This counters that. Heart, PKPM 4 minutes ago. Hera at the 47-minute mark. So I want to see a few things. The economy, conversions, and whether or not we had detonets. Our Slav went maybe way too heavy on the stone, especially when you're the Slavs. You know, what the hell do you need the stone for with detonets? 8,000 more wood, 6,000 more food, 1,000 more gold. Hera has a 13,000 resource lead and just a little bit more relic gold. So that's the first stat I want to see. 24 conversions to 60. Not as high as I thought it was going to be. Raisings 40 to 13. And where is Red's timeline? There's Druzhina. When did he hit Castle Age? There's Castle Age. I don't think I see detonets. What a missed opportunity there. I don't know if you really need to go after that stone. First of all, I think losing that castle, where was it? Here? Or here, maybe? And losing that 650 stone was just really painful. But literally in the blink of an eye, if I was to rewind this game 3 minutes, there would be a stalemate here in the center. And then if I were to fast forward 3 minutes, there would be this. Hera, 644 kills to 386, 120 villager, 4.5, 5 times more villager. Actually, no, sorry, pardon me. Exactly 5 times more villager kills than his opponent. Wow, the faster working farms caused him to go through his wood. Yeah, but he still had. I was a little bit surprised that he was jacking wood here to the forward position when he had these forests to the rear. And Hera was not doing... Oh, Hera was planning a little sneaky, by the way, with Hussars here off to the side. And it's really unfortunate that at the end of the day, this Boyar gets 1 kill. I made a short recently from the Rage Forest tournament we saw a few days ago, where we had a Teutonic Knight get 14 kills taking on Eagle Warriors and Halberdiers and Keshiks, etc. I wish I could have done the same thing here for this one Boyar fighting Hussars. I think one Boyar with 7 melee armor against the 11 attack of the Hussar would have lasted quite a long time. Yeah, I love the side bases as well. At the end of the day, okay, he did manage to plug this up. Hera takes it, but not an easy win towards the end. The first 3 games, a bit of a... first game, questionable GG. Second game, less questionable, but still questionable GG. Third game, fair enough. Hera took it. Last game, with the potential relic victory, was weird. And this game was just an absolute battle of willpower. Together, they have 1,000 kills. And I think that's going to be it for us. We'll do Mr. Yo and Vivi tomorrow, I hope. If I can get some rest. And we'll do that tomorrow. I don't think we're going to be able to do, after 2 hours and 40 minutes, another set of best of 7. Even if it is even if it's 4-0, I think might be a bit too much for me. But everybody who joined, especially all the new names and faces who commented and said hello like 15 or so minutes ago, don't be strangers. Don't lurk in the background. Come say hi. I'm always down for compliments and patting, nice patting on the back and stuff. And I'm kidding, of course. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I will say hi to the baby. He won't understand it. He'll look at me and then take his index finger and try to shove it into my nose like he's been doing lately. He's in that phase where he points and screams at everything. But I will definitely say hello. And everyone on your way out, please do hit that like button. Tell the baby I said hi as well. Oh man, everyone, thank you so much for joining. Thanks for commenting, and thanks for all the support and sticking around for as long or as short as you did. Have a fantastic night. Hopefully back tomorrow for the Mysterio VV set. If not tomorrow, then Friday evening. And then more Rage Forest, more SAX Cup, the Shen Cup, and more tournaments and more tournaments and more tournaments. Everyone have a fantastic night. Edelweiss, go to sleep. I know it's like probably 4 in the morning. And I'll see everyone hopefully tomorrow. Take care.